Happy, what day is it? Thursday?
It is Thursday.
Happy Thursday, Daniel Allison, the average dude. And it looks like we've got some delay here, but hopefully things will come through. Freddie Blanton, how you feeling this morning?
I feel like a champion. How do you feel, Danny?
I feel fantastic. I understand that you are celebrating an anniversary with when Lindsey Blanton today. Is that right?
Today, 21 years of marriage. Yes, sir.
Woo!
What a lucky woman.
Now that's a scary thought. That's a scary thought. She has to live with the person I spend 15 minutes a day with every single weekday morning. But hey, congratulations on that. That's no small feat. 21 years in this day and age. I don't really know. I mean, it's tough to have a good marriage, is it not, Freddie Blanton?
Yeah, it takes work. It takes time. It takes communication. It takes sometimes letting go of some of your pride and checking your ego and all the stuff we talk about.
It really does. It really does. And sometimes it takes meeting for breakfast, maybe at the Skillet on a
That's
Thursday
it.
morning. Well, I think that's awesome.
Absolutely.
I think y'all do a great job raising two boys, and we've got some great people in the comments doing great things as well, like Joe. Joe, all the way from Boston. Buongiorno. Good to see Joe here every single weekday morning. And then what about Antarctic Mike from
Vancouver.
Vancouver, Canada? Let's go. Great to
I hope
see.
Joe's feeling better.
I do too. Joe, he said it's Thursday. Thursday.
Now, he may be dehydrated. Joe, make sure you're drinking your liquids, pal.
Yep,
And
and
we're
get on the
not
bus.
talking about meeting at Cheers, okay, Joe?
Hey, wouldn't that be fun? We need to take a road trip up to Boston. And I remember going with my on a family vacation up to Boston, and we passed where they filmed Cheers, and that was kind of
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Go in there and have a non-alcoholic beer. That'd be awesome.
Norm!
Yeah, there's probably a Norm in there, I'm sure. There's my man Paul Powell. He says happy anniversary to the Fred Meister, and I made it back. The alarm is working so well. Congratulations on 21 years. Yeah, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. I'm happy for both of them. Vicky Watts, good morning, sunshine. Right back at you. And I wish we had a little sunshine, don't you, Freddie?
I really feel like the sunshine's going to hide all day.
I think so. But you know what? The sun will return. The sun will return. And that's what being positive is all about. We have an ebb and flow. The clouds come in front of the sun. But hey, somewhere up there, sun is still shining, isn't it, Fred?
Yeah, so it's our responsibility to be the light today, all right?
Shine that light. Exactly right. And hey, been missing this fella. We love it when Jacob's here. Good morning, my positive
Jacob, let's go,
friends.
Jacob!
Jacob's got a podcast and he does a great job with that. Getting better each day. Boston. Cheers to all. Hey, he's doing better each day, and I love to hear that. And DJ and some others were going through some health things, but we love to see that. Hey, I did the Q this morning.
You did do the Q this morning, and that is something I was talking to Will Gramlin about as we got going. I said Freon hates leading this group, and he says it doesn't make sense. He's a people-facing person at all times, speeches, events, but this group of men gives you the hardest time.
Of anything that I do, the anything that I do, and and what's interesting, I wanted to kind of talk about that, and I wanted to talk about leadership, And we get a lot of folks that talk about leadership, and there's a lot of great quotes out there and seminars and books. And there's something about leadership, though, when you get into a situation where nobody's getting paid, there's no hard and fast rules, but you are in charge of. Leadership is not about being in charge. It's about taking care of those in your charge. Leadership is not about being in charge. It's about taking care of those in your charge. Would you agree with that, Freddie Blanton?
Is that the same guy that said leaders eat last?
It may be. I haven't read all those quotes, but what I wanted to say is you get out to something like F3 and there's really no rules. Somebody's got to take charge. To me, it's like the authentic leadership. You know, you've got men, they're going to do something. What are you going to do? So
Yeah.
to me, there's a little more pressure there.
And they're all standing there waiting on you to tell them what to do.
Exactly.
I mean, it's nothing happens until you direct it, period.
That's right. Right off the beginning this morning, I'd been thinking about it all night. I had a decision to make. You sent me a text, and I had looked at the weather. I was trying to prepare. I wanted everything to go well because I put a lot of pressure on myself when I do these things. But and we always put more pressure than others. But the first decision I had to make is where we're going to meet. And last night, the weather said it was going to be raining and nasty. And I said, okay, I'm going to make a decision. We're going to start in the garage. And then what was the first question you asked me this morning?
Are we still in the garage? Because it wasn't raining.
It wasn't raining. And so I had a decision to make, Fred. I was like, gosh, here it is right off the bat. What are you going to do, Mr. Leader? You know? And I was like, well.
You know, I may have really wanted to ask you something that early also.
I know you did.
A little fan the flame activity.
Absolutely. And this is what I mean, you know, the pressure of doing it. And sometimes once you start to know people and they know you, you know them, they know how to push your buttons, they know how to challenge you. It might make it a little harder. It might make it a little harder. I've got a couple of other quotes here on leadership.
Do you think, let me ask you something. Do you think that there are, I'm going to use the term hidden leaders. They're people, they're in offices, they do a great job, they know a lot, they're not called on a lot for leadership positions, but secretly they could be a hidden gem in that business. Do you think there's people out there like that?
There absolutely, without a doubt, is. And the thing is, I should be just what you and Will were talking about. I do communication. I'm forward facing. I'm a people person. But the one caveat to that, I don't have any experience as a true leader. I wasn't in the military. I didn't play sports. So I wasn't in that organized leadership role. So it feels very foreign to me. But yes, you get around great people that encourage you, that essentially force you. You can't be in F3 and not hear the talk of getting in there. So you're going to feel that responsibility to do it. And that's how we grow. We do things that make us uncomfortable. To answer your question, absolutely.
And I think it is a perfect opportunity for people who are in that position in their business life to get in a workout arena and take a leadership role, and it just helps them grow as a person, which carries back over to their business, and they may elevate even more because somebody finally realizes, like, wow, this guy or gal, they're pretty good.
Hey,
we've been holding them back.
It's all connected, right? It's all connected. If you start working on your fitness, you start feeling better, you start becoming a better family man, you become a better family man, you do better at work, you feel better. You know, Jim Rohn said, work harder on yourself than you do your job.
Yeah, I'm going to feel better after I go eat these blueberry pancakes.
You are. I kind of wish I was walking up there to the skillet and eating some with you.
It's raining
uh,
though. It's
I
raining, Danny.
It is raining. Hey, now I want to talk about this. We've got some great comments in there too, but I did want to talk about this. So, how to grow? How
Yeah.
to
So
grow?
if you want to have really good soil with like some good nutrients.
Oh
You want
yeah.
to make sure you get plenty of water.
Water. How about sunshine?
Sunshine helps.
Yeah. Hey, I do good to keep that one plant alive back there. Not much of a green thumb, but if you want to grow personally, if you want to go through personal development, what are the first things that you absolutely must do? Commit.
Yeah. Do you
Commit
have to
first.
have a burning desire to commit to growing?
You
Or can
do.
it just be a pilot light? Or do you have to
You
be ready?
Hey, it's there is a Pac-Man portion of the personal development actions that we can take. In other words, there are actions that we know that we can take that will give us the most benefit. The ones that scare us the most. The thing that makes us the most uncomfortable is the thing that we need to commit to because that's going to provide us with the most growth. So if it's a burning desire that we really want to grow, then we're going to find that thing, we're going to identify that thing that we're really scared to do, and we're going to immediately commit to it.
What if, let's say it's Gary, and he has done so much personally in his business life, he may be thinking, well, how else can I grow? What do you do? What do you say? What do you tell somebody like that?
There's always something. I have seen successful people in so many different areas, and then there's one thing, and it's kind of like, again, what you and Will, like, why is this person nervous about doing this? Because we all have fear of different things. We've lived different lives. We have different insecurities. We have different things that are on our mind. And what will happen, Fred?
I was holding, but that the more you put yourself out there, the more self-aware you become, and the faster you realize where you are insecure. Bam, that's where you commit to growth.
So here he goes. We've said we want to grow. What we got to do? We got to commit. When you commit, what I was doing last night is facing the truth of the situation. We have anxiety and worry and all of those things because we really don't want to look at the truth. We don't want to look at the truth. And so that's what it's going to make us do. We commit, we develop ourselves to handle the truth because we're going to do it anyway. And that's the third thing. Do the thing. So we commit, hey, I'm going to do the F3 workout. Oh no, what are you going to do? I'm going to face the truth, stare it down. I wrote it down last night. Externalize it. Man, I'm feeling this. I'm worried about this. This helps us grow. We identify that thing, and then we do it. And now we reverse it. Somebody's honking at you. Now we reverse it, Fred, because we've done the thing. Now we want to reverse engineer it. Now we got to face the truth again, and then we commit again.
Man, like full circle.
Yeah, that's the deal. And I've used this formula: commit, face the truth, do the thing, and then back up, face the truth, commit again. Did that in Toastmasters, right? And sometimes it might be, hey, I'm going to give a speech, but I'm going to do one extra thing within this thing that scares me. So there's a way to grow. Hey, I've been doing this meeting every doggone day for the last year the same way. What can I do today that's going to make it a little more uncomfortable?
Well, people may not like that. Do it anyway. You
Do it
may
anyway.
ruffle some feathers. Do it anyway. People may not like that exercise. Do it anyway. People may not like your tone of voice. Do it anyway. People may not like writing down their dreams and goals for you to read. Do it anyway.
Play. Do it anyway. Final thought, Fred. On this Thursday, we've got a guest tomorrow. He's from the New York area, and I think he's going to be a pretty interesting fella. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too. Final thought on a rainy throwback Thursday. If you know what, it's raining. If you have to go meet somebody and you're going to get wet, do it anyway. And let me remind the men on First Sip. Do not, by any means, get out of your vehicle and run inside to wherever you're going. We are men. We walk. It's just water. Please do not embarrass yourself or the male species by running and frolicking to the restaurant or the business. You get my point.
And you heard it here first. No frolicking in the rain. You walk slow. You walk slow.
Be a man.
Be a man.
Women, get your umbrella, get your hair nets, whatever you need. Move rapidly. I get it. Men, come on. Come on.
There it is. Hey, more solid advice tomorrow morning live, 7:55. Have a great day, folks. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.